One of these is save door. Okay.
Save the door to do.
Is that...
I keep not understanding why you haven't beat the game yet.
Well, I mean, there's stuff I gotta do.
You don't know. You've never played this. You lied to me when you were like, I'm Metroid Prime Pro, baby, and you showed me your Metroid Prime ID. I should double check it, and it's actually your bus pass.
But I knew where the fucking plasma beam was gonna be.
Yeah, well, that was obvious. You were in Plasma Town, and...
No, I was in Magma Town, and I called it Magma Beam, and then it changed to
Magma and Plasma are like the same thing.
You weren't agreeing with that earlier.
You can't prove it.
Alright. Well, it's on video.
I can doctor. I edit the videos, Garrett. I'm the God. I'm the Lord God Tenfei, and the Tenfei videos contain only the truth that I want people to see.
We're gonna go back. I'm gonna watch this thing through again, and after you've edited it, it's gonna say I completely said plasma here, and it's gonna just go back to our normal.
Plasma and magma are the same thing. I'll record myself like that, like I'm editing it together from different sound footage, even though it's just me talking into a microphone. I'm Garrett, and I stole from my mom's purse.
Alright, I know
you know nothing, Garrett Snow. That's the second Game of Thrones reference I'll ever make. What do you know about Game of Thrones, Garrett? Let's talk about pop culture.
I've never watched it.
Do you know less about Game of Thrones than you did about Final Fantasy XII, or do you know more about Game of Thrones?
Probably less.
Really?
Yeah.
So what is Game of Thrones? If you just had to give me a casual thing, because I vaguely know what it's about. What would you say it's about?
Everyone who talks about it is always like, oh my god, there's so many tits and dicks, and also violence, it's so good. Oh, winter's coming, blah 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 blah, fucking winter's coming, don't forget winter's coming. Oh, it's so funny every time we say it.
I think one of those might have been someone genuinely reminding you, because you don't have like a nice fall jacket. They're like, oh, winter's coming. And you're like, yeah, I know, tits and dicks. And they're like, what? They're like, man, don't give Garrett life advice, he gets all pissy. Wow, that was hard to find.
You have to use magma with it. I mean plasma.
The debate rages on.
I mean plasma.
Plasma.
What was that from?
What?
It was some fucking cartoon. It was SpongeBob. It's like if a fucking ice cream truck was falling. It's like buy a flying ice cream truck and live.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, old SpongeBob was so good. Damn it. Why do all cartoons get worse over time, except for Venture Brothers, which is always amazing and always will be?
And live.
Oh, I love the tree in Scuba Gear that's on the mountain that he hits.
Alright, there's...
Is your ass bone acting up?
It is, but that's fine.
We're sitting on a comfy couch.
I mean, I know, but I'm just sitting for prolonged periods of time.
Well, you know what would stop you having to sit there? If you'd beat this fucking game.
Well, then I have to play Warrior World, or other video game. Other game.
Other game.
All of the day, bro. Please tell me this is something good. Oh, more missiles.
You're gonna... By the time we get to the final boss, you could just bury it in a pile of missiles and suffocate it.
I just fucking ghost rode the whip there. Did you see it?
I did.
Alright, we're up here. Is this something I can plasma?
If it moves, I can plasma it. What's it gonna take? Get this plasma beam in your chest today. It's like, oh, you could shoot me with it? And it's like, it's a deal.
What's it gonna take to get this skull in your mouth?
Oh, God.
Tommy's brother, I think?
No, it was Chris's brother. He really wanted people to dip skull.
Why?
I don't know, so he'd have somebody to dip skull with. It's probably a very lonely experience. I should show up to his house one day, but with Red Man instead, and he'd be like, leave this place.
He's like, get out.
And darken my door no more. You've jumped around these 3 platforms for like the last 5 minutes, and I demand an explanation as to why.
Well, I was looking for something, but I guess I already got it.
Looking for trouble?
Looking for love in all the wrong places. That's my impromptu.
Looking for Metroids in all the wrong places. Looking for Metroids.
I guess we're just gonna go this one and leave this place until my map tells me to eventually come back here.
And you go back, and there's just a big sign that says "Boss here" with an arrow pointing down.
I killed the boss Have I killed the lava boss? I forgot the lava boss.
Something shot a Dragon Ball Z attack at you as you were leaving.
I wasn't worried.
We need the official Nintendo Power Player's Guide to this game.
It couldn't help. I mean, it couldn't hurt. It could help, and it couldn't definitely hurt.
You think they'd, like, tell you where to go at some point?
They do. That's all I'm waiting for. That's why I was collecting power-ups. That's pretty much what... I think that's the way the flow of the game is supposed to go. It's like, oh, I got this item. Let me go try and get all these items. And it's like, okay, you got a bunch of them. Here you go. Here's scan data. Go to where you actually need to go next.
Her arm cannon is huge.
Well, yeah.
That Samus got a nice set of arm cannon on her.
I mean, it's an armed cannon. It can't just be like an armed gun.
Arm gun. That's the off-brand version. That's the Chinese knockoff. Arm gun! And it's got a picture of Spider-Man riding the bat cycle on the front of it.
I need pictures of Spider-Man. Let's go into Phazon Mines. This is the most not frequent, newest area in the game.
The most newest area. Ah, that music. It's like a warm blanket.
Cozy to the core.
Mm-hmm. This is like a computer room. Oh! Why do you do these things? Well, look at you, just be blipping and blopping around.
I'm trying to get through here without having to fucking fight.
There's the tunnel of love bombs. Love bombs!
Love in an elevator.
I can't disagree with that. Just know, I mean...
Every minute you spend playing this game and not beating it, I die a little inside.
Is that your impression of me?
Pretty much.
Because it's pretty accurate.
Please don't kill me, you love a monster.
I'm against modern gaming's like unnecessarily intense hand-holding, but just a little nudge. The game could point at... Like, the save rooms or the elevator rooms should have like a map station that's like, hey, remember your...
You know what? Probably shooting him with lasers of fire.
He loves it.
Doesn't do
God, one ice blast. You gave him the worst ice cream headache.
He doesn't have a head anymore.
Of course, have you ever done that? Like, eat something real hot, like egg drop soup, and then, like, bite into an ice cube or something? Your damn teeth shatter. It's horrifying.
Why would you want to do that?
You don't want to do it. It's something that... It's a rite of passage.
But for what?
To become a man.
Well, I will say...
It's one of the scenes in that song from Mulan where he'll make a man out of you. Is he has all the recruits eating egg drop soup and then biting ice.
She'll bring honor to us all. Please hurry.
It's a very slow morph ball.
Thank you.
It's a morph ball life for us. For a second, I thought you had phased it into the wall. And you're burnt. You have so much life now that it doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, get me through, please. Well, these I can probably stand to use jumping.
Do you eventually get a lava-proof suit?
No.
Yay, grapple beam.
I got to do that for once.
Wave beam. Ride the wave beam. This game doesn't have any voice acting in it, does it?
I don't think so.
Good.
No, I guess it does. That might be actually only be in 2. Yeah, it is. Only in 2 is when it shows up. There's actually some voice acting, and all it is whenever you scan something, a woman's voice says, recording to logbook.
That's amazing.
That's it.
Hey, it's the plant man.
Magneto.
It's spore spawn. It's mag spawn. Mag fucking Nito. Hey, it's these guys.
Hey, it's that guy.
Okay, transport to Phazon Mines. That seems like a good place to go. It seems like the plot could be advanced if we went to Pandora Drifts South. You could have just come straight here from the Pandora Drifts. Damn it, Garrett. I mean, I shouldn't complain too much because we're getting a shit ton of footage for the TENFENITY channel. Garrett actually plays Metroid Prime, and the TENFENITY channel gets an important update.
Please. Please don't. No.
Please. Help.
We're the best.
Would you help Lilu Dallas with her multipass?
I don't know who that is.
Lilu Dallas multipass? Multipass. I'm really disappointed in you right now, Garrett.
What's the multipass?
Multipass. It's from a really good movie, but I'll leave. You're gonna have to do research now. I can't spoon feed you. I don't know how to describe that noise. It's like a cyborg frog. Frog? What's your opinion on cyborg frogs?
I would have one as a pet.
You like frogs?
They're okay.
They're so fat and chubby, and they're like...
There we go. Look at that double jump. Professionally done.
Maybe my frog was sick. He did die 2 minutes after that. I was like, listen to him. He's making some kind of funny noise. That's hilarious. And he was like...
He's good. No.
The world only frog knows. Shoot it with a missile, stupid. Or, I guess you could do that. Okay, are we good? There's so many red doors, Garrett. Whew. I feel like you were probably... Oh,
dear God.
Your legs are being eaten.
Oh, dear God.
Just go through the damn door. All you gotta do is follow the damn plasma door. Okay, you got it. You got it. What is that shit?
You're supposed to have the fucking phase-on suit. It doesn't even matter. I can't get through here.
Wait, why? But there's a... Well, where's the phase-on suit?
I must earn it.
It's not cryptic at all.
It lies on the other side.
Just,
Oh, sweet God.
Doesn't phase-on horribly mutate life forms?
Yes.
And cause them to multiply? And then when Metroids are exposed to energy, they horribly mutate. And this will make delicious candy.
I'm being destroyed. Alright. This won't hurt him, but I charge it up anyway. Who's over here? Okay.
One of them things. Missiles of magic. Missiles of magic is the first spell you learn in Nox. It's a play on Magic Missile. Nox is a good game.
What's Nox?
It's like a little top-down RPG, kind of Diablo-esque, that you play a guy who's just sitting in his trailer watching TV, and he has a bunch of gaudy knickknacks on his mantle, and it turns out one of them is this relic some evil queen needs to take over the fantasy world of Nox, and so she pulls him and everything around him into the fantasy world. And then you go around and you either can be a warrior, a conjurer, or a wizard, and you do a lot of shit. All I know is the warrior has an ability where he runs forward screaming, and he does not stop until he either hits a wall or a living thing. Okay. And it had a multiplayer deathmatch mode. And it was so much fun, because if you were a warrior and you were fighting a wizard, he'd be like, my arcane magics, and you would just hit that button and come at him like a semi-truck. You also had a move that shot a harpoon into him and pulled him to you, like Scorpion, in case they tried to do some bullshit.
Well, damn.
And conjurers could summon little creatures, including little living bombs that ran after you. It's a good game.
Sounds like a lot of
I
fun.
should totally do a Nox playthrough sometime. You could also take off your pants and run around in your underwear. You started the game equipped in a t-shirt, blue jeans, and shoes, and it had a cool inventory. It's a good game. It's a good game.
Game feel?
The game feel was spectacular. If you've played Nox, leave it in the comments.
I will most likely read it so I can find out more for myself what this video game is like. Open door.
I never did the Conjurer playthrough, now that I think about it, because every time you started a new game and picked one of the 3 classes, you could play through the story. Oh, I remember they added... Westwood, the studio that made it, added a free mode you could download that was like Gauntlet, where you just went through randomly generated areas of enemies with other players, and it was pretty cool. That was back when content came out for games and it was free.
Well...
I mean, this was 100 years ago. I played Nox in the late 90s.
Oh.
That's how you know it was the ancient forgotten days. Hey, it's these guys again. Are you telling me we came down here and the end of the game is not actually down here?
It is. I just have to,
He's not pleased that you're doing that. He's going to come at you with his big Scyther arms. Scyther! Scyther or Caesar, Garrett?
Scyther.
Scythor? Did you fuse them together? They need a third form.
Oh.
You can only evolve Caesar into his third forms. Let's see, Scyther, Caesar, and Miyaki. Katana.
Yeah, I'm about to say, does he have katanas for swords? Or
Oh
sword
god,
arms?
he has katana legs and chainsaw arms. You have to get a Caesar, and you have to make it both happy and sad. And you have to give it a moonstone and a firestone and a leaf stone. And then you have to trade it while it's equipped with a rare candy and with a master ball.
Fucker.
And you have to get 2 Mews and breed them. And my uncle works at Nintendo. He knows about all this. It's a hard Pokemon to get. I'm not gonna lie.
It's genuinely hard Pokemon to achieve.
But his IVs and his EVs, he comes with 6 EVs. One of his attacks is that he just throws an EV and it randomly evolves in midair and then does that type of damage when it hits. It's called the EV cannon.
Look at him up there. He's just charging. He's like, "Argh."
He's like, you'll be in range one day. Hey, hey, hey.
And now he's pieces.
Reese's Pieces?
Not even. The Reese's Pieces are good. He's not. He's bad.
I see. Skeleton Visor.
I can see my hand. It's fucking creepy.
Can you see the final boss and go kill it?
No.
We're both getting so tired. This game is draining our life force, Garrett.
There's got to be a way up further.
There probably is, and we'll probably never see it. There, see? It's so simple. And then you jump to that. Why doesn't she just have a flashlight visor? Use the heat visor.
That won't be able to see shit.
Look, you can see purple. You're gonna have to use this one. It's your only hope. There's plain spooky ghost music in the background to tell you to use your spooky skeleton visor. Guess we wait for that rig.
What?
And you already blew up the missile dispenser. Erecting a dispenser.
No.
Now, I think we're both in agreement that Metroid is canon to Team Fortress 2. Oh, you can grapple beam across and win.
That's to leave, though.
Oh, well then, there's nowhere to go? Look, there's a little triangle. You want to be there. Right?
Speaking of the triangle.
Hey, there's one right there, too. It's so simple.
And you go to the Metroid quarantine area.
That sounds like a good place for Samus Aran to be. Is it Aran or Aran?
I've always said Orion.
And Aran.
Aaron! Alright, I know where to go now.
Samus Aran.
I know exactly where to go. I was going the right place before, but I didn't trust myself, and I wanted to just...
God, I wish you'd said something so I could have yelled at you. Now I have to yell at you twice as much to make up for
I
the
just fucking
lack.
skipped that shit.
You really did.
Later.
They should make a whole game where you're the Morph Ball. Like, Samus turns into the Morph Ball, and then Jafar from Aladdin curses her to be stuck as the Morph Ball. And then
I think you mean John Jafari.
Yes. John Jafari curses Samus Aran to be stuck as a Morph Ball.
I try my best.
You do a really good job. You need ghosts.
I need Ghost Visor, now I can see him.
Skeletons! Actually, they have exoskeletons.
You know what I should probably use?
The Heat Man? Yeah, there we go. Now they're lava skeletons.
Speaking of that.
That music is a certified time. They're not fond of that. I can tell you that much. It's not their favorite thing to get hit with. It's not the hand job being...
Things are heating up.
Ooh. On fire! Burning attack! There's a green triangle. That sounds like something you'd want to be near, right? Yeah, see, it takes you up there, does it? The map of this game gives me vertigo.
Yeah, look at that shit.
Listen to that! Somebody just killed a man with a saxophone, and this is his dying breath because they shoved the saxophone down his throat. Either that or a T-Rex is being fucking stabbed up the asshole. What am I hearing?
I think it's supposed to be spooky music. Space Pirates are supposed to be spooky.
Maybe the T-Rex ate the man with the saxophone, and as the man was going through its digestive tract, it stabbed the T-Rex up the asshole with the saxophone. That way, thus combining my two theories. Alright, did you figure out an action plan to utilize during that little fucking thing I went on about?
I think so. Yeah, I gotta go up.
I feel like I should read a damn book while you're playing this game. The Metroid Prime novelization. Would you read
one?
it? Yeah, it's like, and then Samus jumped around and she used the X-ray visor and could see her hand, and it looked really cool. And then the head crab zombies. Now it's a violinist. He got food poisoning, and he's being run over by a fat man on a Segway. Incoming scan data. Ooh. On mobile source. Hey, look, the game is giving us a pro tip. That's nice. Is that going to be a boss?
Yeah, that's where I get the phase off suit.
Let's go.
I'm trying.
You're not doing good enough here.
Okay, so this is the base floor.
Based floor? Is that your favorite floor? Thank you, based floor.
See, this is where I was before. I tried to go through there, and it wouldn't let me.
So now it'll let you?
No, now I have to. Right now, I'm actually in the process of going all the way around so I can come back up this way eventually.
Oh.
And exit.
Well, let's do that. Keep on keeping on, son.
Because this is where I came from, so I'm going over here. Okay, take a left.
Okay, now that I know you're doing something and you have a plan, I'm 100% on board. I'm April O'Neil, Garrett, and you have my support.
Okay.
Would you rather I was Master Splinter instead?
Either one.
Are you not picky?
No. They're okay, I guess. I mean, Master Splinter's a rat.
He wears a kimono, though.
April O'Neil was like a reporter.
And she wears a yellow jumpsuit.
But
they should switch clothes!
In the news, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, she's like a girl, like a tiny girl. And I guess she thinks she wants to be a reporter. I don't know. And Donatello loves her. Have you watched this shit?
No. Although Rob Paulson, the original voice of Raphael, is Donatello. I know that.
Oh, I actually have the super laser for it yet. But yeah,
Super laser.
I saw it on Cartoon Network, which means it's fucking trash now.
Damn. Such harsh rebuke of Cartoon Network. You know, they're comprised of different studios, Garrett.
Into the trash it goes.
Cartoon Network is not a hive mind. It's comprised of different studios doing different things.
We're going to take a little down and left.
Down and to the left. He's just kind of hanging out with his lacrosse stick arms.
Please listen.
He's not happy with your flagrant disregard of his personal space. Hey, that's a thing. He's a fat pirate.
He's elite.
Is that how you become elite as a pirate? You just get fat?
No, they're...
He's trying to kill you with, like, street magic. He was, like, making quarters disappear between his fingers. How does he hold things with his big, meaty claws? He has morph balls for shoulders. That's cool.
He's dying.
I'm sorry.
Get destroyed.
You cold cocked him. You, like, hit him right in the jaw with a plasma beam.
I jumped up and shot right in his fucking... Oh my... Look at all these ice people. The fucking Cool Patrol.
The Cool Patrol snow dogs.
See, exactly. Jesus.
Doesn't
if they shoot me and make me fall once,
doesn't the plasma...
I'm gonna go down there and murder all of them.
At least you're giving them a chance to not be murdered.
I am. If they just... All I have to do is just not fuck with me. And they continue to try and fuck with me. Alright, we're going out this way.
Good job.
No.
I'm sorry then. Bad job.
No, wrong.
Are those shoes in that tank to your right? And are they plasma shoes? Holy shit. You have like less than half the energy.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
I've been disregarding health boxes and shit.
Disregarding health boxes. You don't acknowledge that health boxes are a real thing.
Just gonna
This
is the Metroid quarantine area. Oh,
they're not very quarantined.
No, they're not quarantined anymore.
Well, ice beam and missiles. Metroids hate that shit. Where's your missile? Thank you.
Make sure that shit was gonna connect.
You think Metroids are adorable?
No.
But the little baby Metroid.
They'll fucking murder you.
It thought Samus was its mama. I guess technically that hasn't happened yet in this game. Plus, no, Other M is the only canon Metroid now, so it doesn't matter. That's why Metroid is dead as a series.
It's dead. Okay,
That space alright. Oh, I thought that was another Metroid above you, but it's a platform.
Yeah, it's,
There's some weird music here. Those mushrooms.
It's completely invisible.
Oh, well, why?
Because you have to use this visor to get through.
Yeah, but how do they justify
it doesn't explain it.
I guess Space Wizards did it.
Space Wizard.
He's like Space Ghost. Coast to coast.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Okay. The Ice Beam could stand to be a might bit faster. Metroids are punk bitches.
In this game they are.
The last Metroid is a punk bitch. The galaxy doesn't care.
Okay, we made it. We're going. We're doing it.
It's a very atmospheric area.
We're making progress. Holy shit, we're actually doing it.
I didn't know how to react to you actually advancing the game, because the only way I know to react when you play this game is to yell, "Why aren't you advancing the game?" So I didn't prepare.
Level 3.
I didn't prepare for this level of competence.
Alright, we're going on to level 3, and pardon me while I rub my eyes. Alright.
Do, 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 do.
What's going on in here, guys?
Hey guys, got any Metroids?
He's upset that I'm here. He's like, you motherfucker.
He's like, hey, there ain't no rails up there. You gonna fall off. Our insurance gonna be sky high. Oh, she better not see you up there.
You hear that?
I do. It's a crackle of a Geiger counter. Is there an anomaly nearby? Samus has to throw bolts. What if there was a mod where you could play as Metroid Prime Samus with these controls in Stalker?
Well, the fucking mutants and the fucking bandits don't have a fucking chance. Oh god, it's the other Metroids.
They're skinnier.
The Hunter Metroid.
Oh my god! They shit lightning. Were those Metroids trained by Mickey?
Mickey Mouse?
He was like, oh, you gotta eat thunder and shit lightning.
Oh shit!
Oh, you're a bone, Brock.
I'm getting fucking destroyed.
You are.
And I haven't saved in so long, Ben.
You just that classic situation that people talk about that I never believe, where they're like, die in a game, lose 60 hours of experience, spaghetti falls on the floor. You have to leave this room, Garrett. You have to leave right now. Garrett, that thing is skull fucking you.
Currently.
Thanks, Garrett. Is that health? Please get it if it is. That's a big old fat chunk of health. Alright.
There's a full energy tank. There has to be. I think that's a save room right there.
Well, would it have a big old S on it?
No, it doesn't show until you've,
Well, I guess we can go look at it if you're confident. Confidence is key. Well, now you can fight them. Before, you were like, oops, I forgot how to shoot my ice beam and my missiles. Whatever. Tool. Have you ever called somebody a tool, like, unironically?
Ironically, no. I've never actually been like.
What was your insult of choice when you were an angsty teenager?
Probably queer.
Oh. But you meant it in the old-fashioned way. You're like, you're queer, as in, you're a peculiar situation, and it has nothing to do with sexuality.
Homosexuality.
You had a very long preamble to go with your petty teenage insult. Is that a bombable wall?
Is that what I'm looking at? I was just listening while I scratched my face. I'm pretty sure it's, Bendezium.
I hope you got a prescription for that. You're going to get locked up. The police officer's going to be like, do you know how much Bendezium we found in here, lady? Also some Phazon. This here's a dry county, you know. We don't like Phazon being out on the streets on the Lord's Day. Those platforms disappear as you try to roll over them. That's bad.
Oh!
Now this is classic Metroid, because in old Metroid I remember the platforms that would disappear and like you bomb them and shit.
Look at my energy, Ben.
You have no energy tanks. Please let there be an energy tank or a save point coming up. I never thought your life would be in danger. Oh, if I knew being a lifeguard meant guarding their lives, I'd never agreed to do it.
Oh, Christ, Ben. We're not going to make it.
There's going to be so much energy in this room. It's going to be the promised land. Aeris is going to be in there, and Sephiroth's going to be stabbing.
Oh, Christ, Ben.
They're regular Metroids. They're punk bitches.
If I miss once, they're going to skull fuck me and kill me.
Well, don't miss.
Also, look how fucking dark it is. What if I fall in the face
Well, put on your skeleton visor. Or your heat visor. Wouldn't the heat visor work in here? Yeah, look. You can see everything.
These friendly mushrooms.
Okay, get him. Shoot him, Garrett. Shoot him. Oh, when you shoot him with the... Is that health?
No, it's missiles.
Missiles are like the health of a gun. Ammo is a gun's life.